All right, welcome, folks. We have got an interesting day for you planned. We have a whole pile of saws here we're going to be looking at today. Looking at really just had some folks having some questions about how different saws were stacking up against each other and different specs there. And I didn't weigh them or things like that, but we may get around to that. If so, I'll maybe throw that up there. But anyway, here are some very interesting results from sawing some poplar, and is in the 13-inch neighborhood. Anyway, I was very surprised. I'll just say I really expected the 660 to just wail on the others, but interestingly enough, it did not. All right, so here's what we're running the specs on it. That way you know exactly what we're working with. And here are the specs. Poor old thing's dirty as can be, but there's the specs on the bar and that we'll be running. And the same part number, 8822. So we're going to outfit a couple of these identically, so that not switching them back and forth all day long. So there we can go. We've got identical bars, identical chains, and that'll let you know exactly what we're running. And it's still brand chain, still brand bar. Anyway, that's what we're looking at right there. So I'm gonna get these ready to go for you. Hello.
Hello.
How we doing?
I didn't want to holler. I didn't know if you was in your video.
I am, but I'm just doing silent stuff right now. Yeah. What you got?
Do you know the number for those people that do motors?
Yeah. Let me give it.
Send that to me later.
I will.
Okay.
I will. Yeah.
Because I need to pull that motor off of there and get it sent out and get it redone. And,
Yeah.
'cause I need that saw functioning.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's trying to get us some stuff shot here. We'll do this is a brand. This thing has never been run before, and then I'll do the 460, 461, 462, 440, 500, and 660. Yeah, just that way you can kind of see what they all hold. And but yeah, it's that's kind of the thought anyway.
All right, well, I'm gonna get back over here and check on my youngins.
How many did you end up with today? 2? Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's something anyway.
Yeah.
All right, we've got the 500i here. We're taking the spikes off of it and getting the 32-inch bar off of it. Putting the 20-inch and 3/8 rapid super chain on there. The again, this is a full chisel chain, but I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about this saw. It is really been an impressive saw. I really very surprised, I guess, is what I'm going to say. Whenever we looked at the numbers, and I, again, I was just really surprised. It feels like a good running saw. It's quick. It's very responsive. Not terribly heavy. It does like fuel, but so does the 660. It drinks gas like crazy. But the I think the thing that really surprised me was the speed of it versus the 660. I just you'll see these numbers here in a minute, but very very surprised. Um, the I, and again I'm sorry that I did this video early December, and well, a little over a month ago, and I can't figure out how to get the timer on there, and I'm sure there's somebody out there that knows how to do that. And I've tried to watch things, and I finally just gave up on it for right now. I'm going to try it again, maybe some other video, but I just didn't want to wait any longer. So 'cause I just really wanted you guys to get a chance to see this. And so what we did, we just kind of stop watched them through watching the video, and it again, I'm not going to tell you it's 100% scientific, but it's really close. And those that were, any question, we did them again to make sure we get a really good number there, that accurate as we could get it by just running a phone stopwatch and watching it enter the wood and exit the wood. So but anyway, and again, there's three. You've seen the three cuts on each one. Again, just trying to do a decent something for you to look at. But I was just really surprised at how fast this little saw is. It really, again, when you hold all of them and you just running them, it doesn't feel like a whole big ton of difference. I mean, it's it has a little different sound to it and stuff. But boy, when the numbers came out, it's just like, wow, this thing it's fast. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And again, I've got another bunch of saws coming, and I'm really excited to get some video shot on those, because I think this will be real interesting. We've got let me think, a 201T coming, a little top handle saw, a 261, a 362 with a wrap handle, which is something I hadn't seen. We went through a Stihl training there last week, and they had a picture of one. I was like, ooh, I want one of those. So anyway, I'm real excited to get that thing in our hands. And also, again, we've still waiting on the 500i with the wrap. They're just really tricky to get a hold of. I was up the dealer last week rather, and they said that it's kind of hard to tell. Um, they have one demo saw there at the store, but again, this was the first one that left, the one you're seeing here right now, and they've sold two others, and just still waiting to get some more. And I don't know how long it'll be before the wrap gets here, but I'm pretty excited for it. And we also have a 661R, which is again a wrap. So got three wrap panel saws coming, and getting pretty excited about that. So anyway, that's what's heading our way. have the our conclusion. There's 6 different saws: the 440, 460, 461, 462, 500i, and 661. Again, I'd have to bring all these back again and add those others into the mix, maybe. And a friend of mine has access to some perfectly round um, pieces that have been put on a lathe. So I may try to get some of those so we get exactly the same wood and exactly the same diameter, and take a little bit of the I hate to say it, but a little bit of the real world out of it. Nothing's ever the same when you're out in the real world sawing stuff. But and again, that log we were sawing there was really, really, really close. It didn't have a lot of variance in it. You saw on that tape's about 13 inches diameter. But a couple of things to mention. The 460 was a bit slower, and that saw has had a lot of hours on it, so it's got a lot of wear. It's probably I'd hate to guess. I really don't know how many hours, but we've used it a lot, so that may be reflecting that slow time. If it had a fresher 460, it probably would be interested to see what that looked like. But anyway, you can see that 440. It had some really good times. That saw. Um, very low use saw. Again, I carry my Jeep all the time. That's my Jeep saw. But anyway, the I was really interested in these numbers, and anyway, hope it's interesting to you, and hope it's fun.